who is smaller, who is equal. Also, we are going to learn about loops, like what is loop, how many different types of loops we have, how we can run loops in Python on Jupyter Notebook. So here I'm going to open a new notebook, clicking on file, clicking on new notebook, and writing over here a name that is loops. So I could get my new notebook, as we are doing every topic almost on new notebook. So this is my new notebook today. This is a notebook of loops, and I'm going to give you link, all of you, the link so that you can check my code on Google Colab. And I'm going to write over here loops, L-O-O-P-S, loops. Now guys, first of all, I'm simply going to write a very small code here so that I'll be able to tell you how you can check the comparison, like how you can compare variables. Like if I'm having this variable a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3, I'm taking, okay, as of now, I'm taking only two variables. And if I simply wanted to check, like if my a is greater than b, definitely if a is greater than b, guys, so we are writing this program in almost different programming languages, but in Python, what is the style? We always put over here a colon at the end. Coming back to the next line, now always remember this space is very important. You need to leave this space, because in Python we don't have curly brackets. We need to use over here indents. So Python is based on indents, tabs. With the help of tabs and indents, we will be able to tell, like, okay, this is the body of this particular loop or this particular conditional statement. So I'm going to leave over here one gap, one tab, and I'm going to print over here by writing a print statement that is a is greater. See here, I'm writing a is greater, because if a is greater than b, definitely a is greater. Now if I talk about, like, okay, if a is not greater, then else if we never write over here else if we never write, we write here el, shortcut of else, and if we write as it is. Again, I'm going to leave a space, and I'm going to write over here if b is greater than a, coming at the end, and leaving over here a colon, and writing here print b is greater. So if a is not greater, we are going to write over here a new option, that is b is greater. So I'm writing over here b is greater. All right. Coming over here now, if a is not greater, b is not greater, then what is the option? The last option is else. If none of the variable is greater, definitely, then what is the meaning? Like all are equal. So I'm simply going to leave over here a caption that is both are equal. Both are equal. So here we go, like this is a program which we have done. And also you can add over here input function. If you are using input function, well and good, you can ask a value from a user. So I'm writing here enter a value for a, and I just need to convert it into integer, because this is string, and string I need to convert into numerical, into number. Now again, I'm coming over here, leaving here int, and well, the shortcut I would like to prefer is, I'm just going to copy this thing. This is copied. I'm going to paste it over here, enter a value for b. So guys, I have taken the value for a, later converted into integer, given to a. Then I've taken a value for b, later converted into integer, given to b. Now I'm comparing if a is greater than b is greater, otherwise b is greater, otherwise all are equal. So this is a very simple program, guys, where I'm comparing who is greater. So let's run it. Control enter key, I press it together, and it is going to ask me the value for a and b first of all, and based on my value the decision will be taken. Okay guys, so it's asking me the value. I'm writing here 4 5 45. Next value I'm writing over here 6 7 67. So definitely my b is greater this way. And if I'm going to run it once again for equality, so I'm giving over here 56. Again I'm giving over here, sorry, I just need to remove this thing, and here I need to write 56, and definitely, like, both are equal. So this is how we can write. So this is a conditional operator, guys. With the help of this if then else conditional operator, you can do anything almost, like just for checking some condition, just for making some decision. Now my next program, I'm going to tell you, like, if I'm having more than two operators, I'm having 3 4 5, then what I'm going to do, I'm creating over here a new code, and I'm pasting my same code over here, so that I'm not going to waste my time writing a new code once again. So guys, this time I'm going to take, three variables, three values I'm going to take from a user. I'm going to paste this code here. This will be C instead of B. I'm coming over here, and I'm going to take a value for C. Okay, so I'm going to take a value for A, for B, for C. So if I wanted to check, like, which is greater, so I need to compare over here, like, A I need to compare with B, as well as with C also I need to compare. So what kind of logical statement I'll be using over here, guys? First of all, I need to teach you that we have three different types of logical operators available in Python. First logical operator we have is AND. AND means if I wanted to check two conditions together. Next, I'm having or, like if any one condition I just wanted to check, and next I'm having not. So these three are the logical operators. Like for putting up any logic, I can use it. Not means if A is not equal to 0. For such kind of operations, I need to use all these things. So this is the operator which I'm going to use over here, that is and, because I'm checking two different conditions, because I need to check whether A is greater than B or not. If A is greater than B, then I'll be checking the next condition also, if A is greater than B as well as C. So I can say like, okay, A is greater. Similarly, like I'm writing else if as it is, it will be going as it is, and I'm adding over here and if B is greater than A, and at the same time if B is also greater than C, then I'll be simply writing over here B is greater. Again, I'm going to write over here LF so that I can write over here next condition, guys, and I'm going to put up here like C is greater than A. Coming over here, okay, C is already greater than A, but if C is greater than B also, then I could say like C is greater. So I'll be just putting up over here like instead of B is greater, I'm going to copy this line, guys. This line I'm going to copy, and here I'm going to paste. Okay, and instead of B, I'll be making it like C, and here we go. And this is like C I have done. Okay, so I have done with like A is greater, B is greater, C is greater. Now next condition is, guys, this is again possibility A and B can be equal but greater than C. So that is again possible. Though we have many options, many possibility here. So I'm going to write only very few. So I'm writing else if one more possibility I'm writing over here. This is again possible, like A is equal to B and along with this A is greater than C. This is again possible. All right, so I'm going to write over here the same condition. I'll be writing later. I'm going to write over here all possible condition first of all. So this is L if I'm going to write over here opening brackets coming over here. Now I'm going to write over here the next condition. Like again, the possibility is like, A and B is equal, A is greater than C. Okay, then B and C can be equal and B is greater than A. This is again possible. So I'm going to write over here B is equal to A. Like if B is equal to A, but B is greater than C, but B is greater than C. This is again possibility. So I'm going to write over here print, and I'm going to leave this thing. Next line again, I'm going to come up here, guys, and I'm writing here now AB we have done. Okay, and this could be B and C. Sorry, this is B and C, and B is greater than A. Okay, this is the condition, guys. So AB, B, C. Now I'm going to check for C and A. Like A and C, I'm going to check A is equal to C. If A and C both are equal, but A is greater than B. But A is greater than B. A is greater than B. Okay, so I'm going to write like this. Next, I'm having possibility like all are equal, guys. This is again a possibility. So I'm going to come up here and I'm writing it LF. If all are equal, for all are equal, I'm going to check, guys, if A is greater than, is equal to B, and or like we simply can write direct else, because we have almost done all the conditions. You can see A is greater, B is greater, C is greater, A is equal to B, but A is greater than C, B is equal to C, but B is greater than A is equal to C, but A is greater than B. So these all are the possibilities what I have done. Now, if any possibility is there, you can add like this, and I'm simply writing over here else. Now the last condition I would like to write over here, like, because all are equal now in the last condition. All are equal. We don't have any other option now. All are equals. All are equal, and simply I can write like A is equal to B. So instead of writing, I'm writing like this: A is equal to B and greater than C. And I'm going to copy this line so that I can add it and I can paste everywhere. So I'm going to paste it here, guys, and this is like B and C. I'm going to write over here B is equal to C, and we know it is greater than A, so I'm simply writing over here A. Now what I'm going to do over here is double inverted comma coming over here and pasting. Now I know, like, A and C is definitely it's equal, both are equal and greater than B, but it's greater than B. So I'm going a little short, guys. So only what you need to understand, like more than one condition can be added with such kind of logical operators. So we have three logical operators and or not. So like this, the things can be managed very easily. I'm going to run this out, guys. That is going to ask me three different types of values, and we are going to test almost 2 to 3 conditions. Rest conditions you can try. I'm just writing over here 6767. Okay, next condition I'm writing, next value 89 I'm writing here. So as of now, B is greater and I'm making it 9. So my B is greater, guys. So, it is working up and it is going to show you the correct answer. You can see I'm going to scroll it down, and B is greater. So I'm going to run it once again, guys. Just click over here and press Control Enter. It is working. It is asking you value. I'm writing a 90. And B, again I'm writing a 90. You can see my B, A and B both are equal, and this I'm writing, see, but this is again a condition, this we have not written. This is again a condition, like, this can be also the condition, like, the B and A and B both are equal, but it is lesser than C. Maybe my C is 100. So this is also the condition which you can add. Okay, so here in this, I could say, like, my C is greater. So whatever condition comes in your mind, guys, coding means a standard code. A standard code we always prefer to write, like, which covers up almost all the conditions, whatever the user is giving, because our motive is to give a right answer. So this is all done with the help of this logical operator. Now my next topic, guys, what I'm going to teach you next is loop. Now we know, guys, what do you mean by loop? Like, if I'm doing repeating again and again to meet up the request, you can say, like, for example, if I wanted to fulfill the request, if I wanted to print some number, from 1 to 10, if I wanted to print the number, or if anything I'm repeating again and again, like if you are printing a table of 2 from 1 to 10, so you are repeating again and again the same thing. You're simply multiplying 2 with 1, 2 with 2, 2 with 3. So this we are going to do. We have for loop in our syllabus, and we have while loop in our syllabus. So I'm going to teach you both of these two loops using very simple example. I'm coming upon code, and here I'm simply using here, like I'm writing it for I, because this is for loop and syntax is quite different. I know if you have done other programming languages, for loop is very much clear to you, but loop means repeating something, and the for loop is a very first loop under this heading, that is loop. So I'm writing it for I in, and what I'm going to use over here, like I'm going to use over here one range function, guys, which is amazing function. Like you simply cannot write for I in 1 to 10. No, we just need to use some function here. So I'm using some function and I'm giving a range, like my loop will be going from 1 to 10. Always remember one thing, guys, whatever I'm writing next number, my loop won't work till here. It will be working like this number minus 1. So my loop basically starting from 1, but it will be going like 11 minus 1. If you wanted to run till 11, then please write here 12. But I wanted to run till 10, so I'll be writing here 11. Now coming to my next line. Now always remember, whatever loop you're writing, if condition you're writing, conditional statement, for loop, while loop, you always need to leave here a column. I'm coming back to my next line and I'm writing here print, opening round brackets and writing here I, and I'm running this out, like control and enter key together I pressed. Now you will be able to see the output. You can see like how many numbers I'm getting, 1 to 10, all numbers I'm getting, guys. You can see all numbers I'm getting. So for is a loop, I in range, I'm writing here I'm having this range like 1 to 10. I'll be getting all numbers one by one in I. So I'll be getting 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all numbers, and I'm writing a print I. So I'll be getting all numbers, so will be printed on my screen like back to back. Now we have one more magic over here in range function, guys. If whatever number you wanted to switch, like we know we are starting from 1, we are going till 11. But what number you need to increase with? If you wanted to increase 1 with 1, or you wanted to increase 1 with 2, means what increment you need to do with 1, means how you need to go from 1 to 11, by adding 1 in the starting value, or by adding 2, or by 3, or by 4. Whatever is your requirement, you can write up here. So I'm leaving here 2 so that I can add 1 plus 2, I'll be getting 3, 3 plus 2, I'll be getting some other number. So we can go like this. So this is a kind of a step value. You can see like how much bigger steps you wanted to take in order to reach from 1 to 10. So if I wanted to take one step, or 2 steps, or 3 steps, that can be done. So this is very simple. Now if I wanted to print a table of 2, so I simply can multiple with 2. Like here I'm having I, and I'm simply multiplying the value of I with 2. So definitely I'll be getting over here a table of 2, because whatever I am getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I multiple the entire series 1 to 10 with 2, so it will be a table of 2. So that is again possible. So this is a table of 2, guys. You can see. Now if I wanted to print it in a mathematical order, like what is the number? So number I wanted to print like this, like this is the number. I'm printing a number, so it will be coming up like in like the way we do in maths. This is cross, that is again possible. And I'm writing here a variable, and here I'm putting is equal to, again 1 comma, and this is it. We have done almost everything. So now you can see like this is working, guys. I'm getting here 2 and cross and number 1 to 10 I'm getting, and I'm getting all my numbers. So this is like a table also can be printed. And if you want definitely a table from a user, so we have already done input function. I'm going to pick up from here, guys, to save my time. So I'm having already number written over here. I've copied this thing, and I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to add it here, the same line. I'm going to take a value, so let's go once again. So this line I'm going to copy, This I have done. You can see Control C I have copied, and I'm going to scroll it down. This is scroll down, and I'm going to paste it. So this is how, I'm taking a value of A, means enter a value for A, or you can write over here, enter a value, simple, some value I have taken that is an A. So A means the number for which the table I need to print. So I'm simply going to write over here A. In fact, in place of this, I simply wanted to leave here A. So it will be done, and I'm going to run it, guys. You can see my program is working. It is under process. And actually, the last code when I was copied by mistake, I executed run button. So definitely I need to run this first. So I'm giving here some value so that it will go stop. Okay, it is stop now. It is not working. So this code is in process. Now it enter a value. It is asking value, guys. I'm printing here table of 567. You can see. And here I'm going to scroll down so that you can see my next program. So here is the table of 567 from 1 to 10. You can say. So this is something amazing, guys. Using loop program, you can do many things. You can add numbers 1 to 10. You can print the numbers like from any number from 1 to 10. It's up to you. And if you wanted to print a table like till 100, definitely write over here 101. It will work. I'm pressing here Control Enter key together. It is asking me a value I have given, and it is printing a table. Now you can see 678 table I am printing till 100, guys. So it is Python is that powerful language. Like only very few lines I have done. I don't need to create here classes and everything. Simple main thing I have done, and it's done. Now next code, what I'm going to do, like in the same code, I'm going to tell you guys how you can add numbers from 1 to 100. If you wanted to add all the numbers, how you can do this. So I've copied the code. I'm going to paste over here, and I'm going to edit my code. This I'm going to add it. All right. So in this code, what I'm going to do, because I wanted to add whatever number, so I don't need any number from my user. I simply wanted to add all my numbers from 1 to 100, and I need to take a step of 1 1. And here I'm going to take a variable, guys, that is sum is equal to 0, because definitely I'm going to add all numbers with each other in sum sum, and I'm getting all numbers addition and sum, which I can print. I just come out and I can print. So what we need to do for this thing, guys, we'll be writing over here sum is equal to sum plus I. So all my numbers will go add it in sum sum, and I simply want it to print. Because I've already told you in Python, we don't have bracket system. We have we have everything in form of tabs or indents that we need to understand. So this is like for loop body. I don't need to print anything in for loop body. I just need to come out, and then I need to print. So in the same line, I'm coming over here. In the same line, I'm coming over here, and here I'm going to print sum. Here I'm going to print sum. So here I have printed sum. You can see. So guys, I'm not doing anything. I've simply initialized sum with 0. I'm running my loop from 1 to 101. So my loop will be working like from 1 to 99, one by one, and all numbers will be added inside sum. So once I come out, I can print over here sum, and I'll be able to see all my total value. Like all values are added up, and it is kept in sum, and that I can see. Now, please don't give over here a space, otherwise it will be counted as a body of for loop, and each time like your loop is working, you will be getting a sum, and it is quite irritating. So you just need to do one thing. You simply don't need to give any indent, any tab. You simply do it and run it, Control Enter key, and it will be working. Like you can see, the answer is 5050. So it is that simple, guys. Okay, let's move on to the next code, guys. Now here I'm going to tell you the same program using while loop. Using while loop, I'm going to tell you. So the heading will go like while loop. Under comment section, I have written this is while loop. Well, coming to my next line, what I'm going to do, the same code I'm going to do using while loop. I'm initializing my I with 1, and I'm writing over here like, while means while my I is lesser than 5, it will keep on going. It keep on going, just like other loops, conditional statements. We are leaving here a colon, because in Python we have to leave colon after function, or after a loop, or after for loop, or anything. Now what I'm going to do over here, guys, I'm simply going to print the value of I. I'm not doing anything. I'm simply printing the value of I, coming to my next line, and I'm increasing the value of I with 1. This is all done. We have done everything. We don't need to do anything. This is that simple. So I is initialized with 1. Each time I will be increased and will be compared. If it is lesser than 5, it will work. If the value of I will be printed, guys, I'm going to press Control Enter key together, and I'm going to get all values printed on my screen 1 to 5. So you can see it is that powerful language, guys. Only very few lines I have done, it is done. This is the syntax of while always will be going in a very small. Okay, it will be printed, it will be coming up in a in a color of blue or a purple shade, you can see on the editor. Now if I wanted to print over here a table is again possible. I simply you multiple with 2 and you will get a table of 2. And if you wanted to run this loop, guys, till 10, so always remember, in place of 5, whatever number you write, it will go till there. And I'm going to hit control and enter key together, and it is working, you can see. So it now you can see, like, now what is this? This is a table of 2, guys. Again, if you wanted to print it in a proper way, so I'm just going to write this like a maths. If you want, you can do it. And I'm going to put over here a cross and I, and I'm going to write over here as equal to and a comma. And I'm going to attach each and everything with each other so that it will work together. Control enter key I pressed, guys, and now I'm going to get a table of 2 in a proper way. So whatever number you write over here, if you wanted to print a table of whatever number, like whatever number you are giving till 20, so please write here 20. So always remember from where you need to start, guys, right over here till where you need to stop, please write over here. And whatever operations you wanted to do, that you can do over here, and you can increase with 1. So this is how it work. You simply can print each and everything like this. So my table is printing in this way. Now what I'm doing, I'm simply copying the code, and I'm going to tell you like how you can do addition. Like if I wanted to add the first 10 numbers, I wanted to add first 200 numbers, how to do this. So I'm going to add all my first 200 numbers using while loop, and I'm taking a sum, initializing it with 0. And what I'm doing inside, I'm simply writing over here sum is equal to sum plus I. So all my values will be added up over here. And I don't need to print anything over here. So guys, this is very simple. Like I've simply initialized the sum with 0. I've initialized I with 1. While I is lesser than is equal to 200, I'm doing. So what I've done, sum is equal to 0. Sum I reset on 0. I is equal to 1. And I'm just saying, like, my I will be working till it is not becoming at 200, till it is not coming on 200. Each time it will be increased with 1. Whatever number I'm having, that will be, added up in sum, and I'll be getting my answer. So I'm just coming to my next line without giving anything. I'm simply writing over here print sum, because I need to print sum, and it's done. So I pressed enter key. I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, so here we have got some error. So we are going to work over here. Okay, sum I initialized with 0. I is on 1. I is lesser than is equal to 200. And here I'm going to give a space. This is on second line. So here my code is working, guys. Now you can see my code. This is printing our output, like it is the output, like the answer, the total of first 200 numbers in Python using while loop. So guys, we have almost done, like, conditional statement using 2 variables, 3 variables. Almost we have used all the conditions, logical operators, for loop, while loop we have done. Now in next class, we will be dealing with some other new topics. Don't forget to attend my next class. Thank you so much. Keep coding. Bye-bye. Thank you.